Hello, Rita here. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing great. And as the title states, I'll be talking to you about practice tools. I'll be sharing the tools that I use to practice, and maybe you use them too. If not, maybe you might want to try them out. So first up is my practice hand. Yes, this is the original Gina Wallace nail trainer hand. This is the official, the real one, I call it. She's now out of business, but there's another company taking over, Essential Nails. But anyway, as you can see, the hands move very freely. You could twist them from side to side, up and down. This is a nice invention for the nail tech industry. The great thing about the hand is this right here. You can pop on the nail plate. They come in different sizes according to the nail. Let me turn this one around, and they just snap in place. This cost me $100. I worked overtime to get it because I knew I was getting back into nails. And this is a luxury item though. If you can't afford this, you know, they have some that are just like this, only for like $60. You know, you can get it off Amazon. I'll put the link down in the description box for all the practice tools, that I use. But the difference is this right here. The nail bed is brown. Excuse me. It's brown. And I didn't want that. And plus some of the reviews said that the cheaper ones don't hold up as well as this original one. So I just went ahead and bought this one because I wanted to save myself the hassle of the cheaper ones breaking down. If I was going to spend for it and I know that I'm going to use this, you know, that I was going to put it to good use, so I went ahead and just spent the $100. Now, what I use this practice hand for is when I want to see a design on all 5 fingers. This is pretty much all I use this for. That's it, because these things here are not cheap. They're $30 to replace. So yeah, you get 100 in a pack. So if you're using this all the time, then these nail beds are not going to last long, and that's how this company makes their money, which is, you know, which is cool. It's just, you know, when you're starting out, you don't have you may not have that $30 or want to spend that $30. So I just use this very seldom when I want to just see five fingers and what have you. But yeah, it's a good invention, something that you could say you want to get one day. But if you can't afford this now, don't worry about it. Then that's why I'm going to show you some of my other practice tools. Okay, yeah, next up is the practice hand, like the ones they give you in school. Let me show you a picture of that model so you'll know what I'm talking about. Test. I don't like those hands at all. The fingers are stiff, and you know, it's just really hard to work with. It takes a lot of glue to put on those hands, and then you have to soak it off if you want to use it again. So it's just too much hassle. And like I said, we're trying to do this as easy as possible, make this easy as possible for us to practice and just to get into learning how to do nails without a lot of hassle, because anything that's hard, even if we want to do it, we won't do it. Alright, so instead of the hand, I like these little fingers instead. What you see, these are pretty beat up, guys. I've had these for a while. That lets you know how long they last. Good little hand for, you can get 10 for like maybe $4 or $5, but or cheaper or more at Sally's. But I would suggest going online to get more. But anyway, What you see on this is called is sticky tack. This is poster tape. You can find it at Walmart, probably in the art and craft section or hardware section. And basically, what you do, the way this is supposed to work, is that you're supposed to take the nail tip and, you know, just slide it in there, and it stays on there, and then you can practice your acrylic. For the longest time, I didn't know how to put these things on. I was trying to glue them. I didn't know that you just slid the tip in there like that, and then it stays. Only thing is, the problem with this is that you're always going to have to use the same size nail, which is a number 7. And you know, you won't get the chance to practice on different size nails if you just stick with just this size nail. So to work around that, we have the sticky tack here. You just put a piece of it on the front of the nail, and then what you're able to do then is, this is a small nail tip, then you're able to just go ahead and just slide it in and then press down, and it holds pretty sturdy with a smaller tip. And then I just press the sticky tack on the side and then just do like that, and it stays pretty well. Same thing with this big one. This is supposed to be on the thumb. Now this one is a little bit trickier, like, because you can see it does not fit. You know, so what you have to do is you have to go ahead and take your clippers and then just cut and trim it to where it will, to the size where that part, because that part doesn't matter. We just want the bigger length, bigger size toward the end. And then squeeze it in a little bit. You might cause a little crease, but it's okay because you're just practicing. And there you have it. It's in there firmly, and you have a wider nail to practice on. And if you want, you can also put the sticky tack underneath there for extra support. But see, that just gives you different size nails to practice on. And I do like these a lot. I use these primarily when I want to do maybe one nail. Check out one or play. I'm starting to get ideas for a nail design, and I'll use these, you know, do a couple of them to get the design down in my head. And yeah, and then when I'm just like sitting, I'm not at my desk, and these are easier just to get out and just stick in and get going and practice. So I do like these a lot instead of the old-fashioned practice hands. And then of course when you're done, you could just start all over again. How easy is that? So my favorite practice tool is putting tips on toothpicks. Really wonderful to learn how to get used to working with acrylic, and also for just doing designs. I like these because they're so easy just to get going with as far as practicing. I have a bunch of these made up, and I have them in like a old school box where you know, when we used to keep our pens and pencils in, plastic school box. And when I'm just watching TV, I'll just go ahead and make these up. And when I'm in a mood to practice, then I will just go ahead and do these sticks. Pretty self-explanatory. You just put the glue on and stick it on. I use Super Bond glue because for a heavier glue for this. And I also use this Hurry Up and Dry. It causes the stick to bond instantly to the toothpick to bond instantly to the fingernail. Otherwise, it will take a long time for it to stick onto the toothpick. I kid you not. That Hurry Up and Dry is $8, but it's worth every penny. It's worth every penny. Especially when you're doing this. So here I am, just putting my glue on. You want to put on quite a bit in the middle, then stick your toothpick in and let it sit. Let it get a bond on there. And then what you do, you just zap that. You zap it. It's not working. Of course, it's not going to work on camera. But you zap this really good. Hold it. Had to get some more of this. And it will bond. It will stay, and then just let it sit. And then there you have it. So yeah, this is my favorite practice tool. If any toothpick executives are listening, don't go out of business. I know everybody is into dental floss for picking their teeth instead of these old-fashioned toothpicks, but we in the nail community love them. I love them for practicing. So maybe you might want to change them to nail tech picks. Just an idea. So there you have it, guys. Those are my practice tools. Just a quick video. You gotta have your practice tools because to keep it real, people ain't trying to let you practice on them when you're just starting off. They'll maybe do it once or twice to be nice, but after that, you know, they're gonna wait till you get your nail skills up because they ain't trying to wear your ugly nails. You know, let's just keep it real. Even people that come to the nail school, they know that we're students or they're students there, but they want professional jobs done. And it's just crazy. So to save yourself the trouble of having to ask people to practice, let you practice on them, get your practice tools and then practice whenever you want to, how long you want to. And that way you can get your nail game up, because that's what I'm going to do. Alright, y'all. Until next time, take care.